we got this, what, I'm assuming this is a late 70s Allis Chalmers push mower. So we're going to drag this out from the back and we're going to take her up to the shop and we're going to get this fellow up and running. Let's get started. Well, we'll dive into this Allis Chalmers here and see what we got going on. See if we can get this thing to start up or not. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the air cleaner off here and see what that looks like. The dust leaves in there. Motor's not set up on. That's good news. Recoil's a little sticky on it. That's to be expected. Well, let's see if she's got any spark here. Yeah, we got no spark on this fella. Well, we'll proceed, go a little bit further. I'm not sure exactly how long this mower's been sitting, but I'd say it's been sitting for years and possibly decades. Didn't pull his blower shroud off here. No, not too dirty down there. I was kind of expecting to find a mouse nest in there. Yeah, this has got points ignition on it. So I reckon what we're probably going to do here is we're going to pull the flywheel off here and see about cleaning those points up. Now we're going to do something here I know you're not supposed to do, using a chrome socket on an impact gun, but this is a battery powered impact gun, so that makes it acceptable, right? When I brought this in the shop, you know, it was kind of dirty, sitting out under the trees, but I took the pressure washer to it and got her cleaned up. This flywheel popped loose on her. Old penetrating oil choice today is PB Blaster. See, I got my brass hammer here for knocking those flywheels loose. Tell you, that's the way to go with it. You don't have a puller. I think before we go any further with this, I want to take the blowgun and blow some of this dirt out of here so it's a little easier to work with. Taking stuff a rag down that carburetor, don't want any of that dirt to end up down there. We had to pull this point cover off here and see what it looks like inside there. Oh yeah. So I think what I'll do right here is I'll get me a piece of sandpaper and clean these points up right here and check the gap on them and see if we can get them to work or not. Alright, now clean these up here. I just got me a small piece of 320 emery cloth. Get in there and sand this up a little bit. Alright, that ought to be good enough. Now we'll go ahead and recheck the gap on this. Yeah, that plunger is working okay. It's opening up like it's supposed to. Alright, now what I'm looking for a gap on here, I'm looking for 20 thousandths. If I can find my 20 thousandths feeler gauge here. There we go. Yeah, she's a little on the tight side, so we'll go ahead and set this and re-gap it. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right, well, go ahead and put this on here and see if we got some spark now here. You've noticed we've got a sheared flywheel key here too also, so we better replace that. We don't have a new flywheel key there. Well, I won't worry about putting that screen on just yet, because who knows if this is going to work or not. Hey, how about that? We got a spark now, fellas. All right, then we'll proceed. That surprised me actually in a way that cleaning the points actually worked on this. A lot of times you just got to replace the points. And spray all this throttle linkage down here. Oh, that throttle linkage on the carburetor, she's a little sticky. Spray that out a little bit. Yeah, throttle cable's a little sticky on this, so we'll have to nurse that along. In fact, I'll just take and unhook it here like so. This is mechanic wire. That's bread twist ties, what that is. That's a new one. Here, just get rid of that cable there for now. See what the gas looks like down here. What do we do? doggone. There's actually some gas in there. It's got some water in it, so we're going to have to get that out of there. That's not going to be no good. Got my little turkey baster that I use here to take and siphon gasoline out. There's a lot of water in that gas. Fortunately, it didn't sit in there long enough where it's rusted the tank, so that's a good sign. Now these little turkey basters, they work really good for getting gasoline out of stuff. Here, we got that emptied out. Alright. Put the old blower shroud back on here. Alrighty. Okay, well, we're right here. I guess we better check the oil in it, make sure it's got oil in it. Wow. Yeah. You don't have very much oil in here. Yeah, she's down there a ways. So I'm just going to take a little TW30 down in there just to run this. That's Allis Chalmers. We get this thing up, we get it running. She's going to be for sale when it's all said and done. Had that old Toro Whirlwind mower we did a run a while back. We sold that, and had that old Ford RM19. We sold that as well. I should be using the phone doing this because I'm kind of making a mess as we go here. I'm spilling some oil down here. That's oil abuse. There we go. Now, that'll be enough to get this thing rolled up. Alright. Fella here is missing a muffler, so we're going to go grab us a muffler put on here. Otherwise, this thing's going to be louder than blazes. Found this little round muffler out back. We'll take and screw this fella on here and I'll quiet it down some. Well, let's take it, hit this with some steroid juice here and see if we can get this fella to cough or not. Never been a real big fan of these choke style carburetors I had on these, but I like the Pulsa Primes a little better, but well, to each their own. Well, let's see. Yeah, how about that? She's gonna run. Well, I guess now we'll see if we can put some gasoline down the tank and see if that old carburetor will pick up fuel. Let's put a little bit of fuel in here. We don't know if she's going to pick up or not. The diaphragm might not be in the best shape. And, well, more than likely I'll put a diaphragm kit in here, but we'll give it a whirl and see what we got. In fact, I'm going to open the door right now. Don't need to asphyxiate ourselves. So, give her a shot here. just a little bit of carburetor cleaner and spray it in there. Yeah, try to get her right up a little bit here. Well, let's check that oil mixture screw on this, see where that fella's at. Try that right there. Yeah, I feel the old diaphragm here is probably bad on the carburetor. She's not wanting to pick up to give her some gas. Then we'll try it again here. Maybe we get some heat here and the fuel starts going through there. It'll kind of rejuvenate itself. Sometimes that can happen. Wasn't quick enough. Sometimes you put some PB Blaster in the gas that runs up in those diaphragms. It'll help soften it up a little bit. It might keep itself going here. Well, as you can see there, I sprayed a little bit of that PV blaster in the gas tank in with the gas, and I just kept playing with it and kept it running. And you know, PV blaster does help soften those diaphragms up in there, and it was able to rejuvenate a little bit. And I adjusted the carburetor on it, and well, yeah, she don't run too bad for a mower. It's been sitting for probably at least a decade, that's for sure. We don't know that for sure. Well, next step on this, we'll have to get this thing cleaned up a little more, and we'll get it ready to go up for sale. Well, thanks for tuning in for this little run video here. Be sure to share this video with your friends. Please hit that like button, and if I could talk you into subscribing. And something else too, if you want to keep track of some of these projects we get up and get running on the channel, you can find Show's Garage on Facebook. You know, find us on Facebook. We post updates on there all the time of different projects we've got running in the past and where they're at today. And as well, we even put on our Facebook page, we also take and give sneak previews of what our next Will It Run's going to be. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, everybody, and we'll see you in our next video. Take care, everyone.